So, welcome to Eve Launcher. I'm Major Freak. So, I'll make this quick. I saw this in the news in the launcher, and I was like, huh, this is probably on the website, right? They're offering on a website. It wouldn't mean the in game, right? Because we've already got 15% off. So, I checked it, and it said New Eden Store, and it was like, that sounds weird. Let's try the store. And skill extractors. Uh-oh. So I got kind of worried. I was like, oh dear. Because we've always had the 15% off for the skill extractors in game, right? Um, so it's like blah blah blah. You've started blah blah blah. That's okay. That's the packs, right? And then it yeah. I mean it said the in game store. I was like, oh crap. So I went and checked it out, and sure enough, they're a strange. This used to be a yellow font. I believe in the past. This is definitely a new thing, but they're all 15% off. But then I kind of relaxed because I realized that this wasn't the end of the minus 15. The 1120 is minus 15% off. I think it was 1400 or 1500. I think it's 1400, and then minus 15% off. You would it costs you 1120. That's the price I've been using for the last since December, November, for plexing my accounts for free. Skill farming, right? And that was the cost in plex. For 10 extractors. I would do that. I would buy 10 extractors up front, and then I would, just because the price is so close to in game, it was like, oh, okay, fine, that's cool. So I would just buy 10 extractors off the in game website and then purchase my other extractors that way. And yeah, I mean, this is great. If my characters are about 9, 10 days, maybe 11 from actually having to renew. So uh, I might actually consider buying the extractors now, in preparation for that, because it's a really good deal, and they'll go back up to 1120. I don't think they'll, like the way it looks now, it doesn't look like they're going to put it back to like completely non-discount. That would kind of really suck. Totally. But yeah, it seems cool. So I'd recommend it if you do any kind of use with skill extractors. It's a, it's a it's a good it's a good deal. Let's check how much they cost in game, because I'm sure this has impacted the prices heavily in game as well. So 952. Let's go check that out. Go to Cheetah. Mm-hmm. All right. I've forgotten the number already. Skill trading, skill extractors. How are we doing here? Has the price plummeted? Nope. I'm sure it will. Yes, till the 28th, so it's got what, 2 days? So yeah. Um, yeah, if you're going to get extractors at all, get them from the in-game store, because I don't think it's really good. Maybe they've dropped by like 20 million, it looks like. I'm guessing. Yeah, it'll probably drop by 20 million, because I might have just seen that. It might have just come up like in the last few hours. So yeah. Um, so let's do the Plex, and let's see how much they actually cost, and that's how many? Give me a sec. I'll open that up real quick again. 952, right? 952. Okay, so 952 Plex. 952 Plex is 3 billion divided by, so yeah, so it's around, it makes it around, yeah. Did I do my math right? Divided by 10, so that's 300, just 292 million ISK per. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. The price will drop probably a little bit more, but it'll just bounce right back up after 2 days. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Sounds like a good deal. The the price, the reason I'm saying it's a good deal is because they didn't lower Plex prices. So Plex prices have not been affected, and everything that's tied to Plex, like skill training, is tied almost neck and neck with Plex. It's just a completely symbiotic relationship, and it's all tied to Plex prices. So Plex price won't drop because skill injectors are affected. Um, I don't think so. They might be attempting to lower the price of Plex. It has been stable at, God, it's been stable at around 3 million per, plus or minus 250 million, I think, maximum either side. It's been waffling this way and plateaued for quite some time. I expected it to have gone back to 2.5 a while ago, and it just refused to go into a full bear market, which was surprising. So that could be a tactic of them to lower Plex, but yeah, it's not really going to have a real impact. It might drop it back below 3 million, but yeah. Anyways, so I don't think I don't think the corp wallet I'll have to, yeah, but I could definitely do it. So I skill farming, I'll need more than that, of course, but I'll give 2.2 billion, and that'll do it. 2.2. Oh, I seem to have. I don't have a second thing running, so I'll have to log off. Right, I can't give. I can't give. I always think I can transfer corporate money, but you can't. It's pretty funny. Okay, minor freak. I'll just. Give me a second. Let's come on in. Transfer corporate cash. How much did I say? That was it. Million. Is that billion? Yeah, it sure is. Glurk. Yeah, I don't have a too moderate situation. Don't really want to expose my launcher to view my account names. Don't like doing that. I think it's a good habit. All right, Plex. I need 952. Deposit to your farming. Perfect. 952. Thank you very much. And do I have... Pretty sure I have... Okay, there we go. Plex. And... Yep. Gift this item. Yeah. There we go. Done. Cool. Should I get more? In total, I use 4 each times 6 accounts, so that's 24. I could totally do it again. I think I've got enough. Pretty sure. Let's check it out. I think I've got enough. I did a bunch of fobs recently. Like almost positive I had just enough to get one more block, and that would make things really cheap to skill farm. Totally right. Because normally I was hoping for a bear market of Plex, so the initial infusion, buying the skill extractors using ISK, was going to be cheaper. Everything becomes cheaper. Your skill injectors, because it's tied to your large skill injectors, because it's tied to Plex, would be worth less. But the initial injection of buying those extractors, if you can get it at a lower price, is always good. So yeah, the risk is that I buy it now using the Plex, and then Plex prices tank. And then that would mean when 10 days from now, when it comes time for me to do the whole shebang of the skill extracting, the skill extractors are in tandem with Plex prices being tanked in the bear market, would be lower than what I just purchased now. But it's been plateaued for quite some time, so I think it's safe for me to purchase them this way and then wait 10 days and use them then. It would be ironic if prices of Plex actually do tank, which I don't think they will. They haven't for a very long time, so we'll see. Cross my fingers. So that is the danger here. That's why I like to do all my purchasing at the time, because all things being equal, and they are right now, all things being equal, it's best to just do it to avoid any losses that are huge if you start buying things beforehand and the prices tank. It's a safe bet, I think. Calculated risk. Eve is all about risk, right? So, if you try to avoid it, you'll just become just like the griefers and the Care Bears we all mock, the risk-averse people. All right. So, let me stop yapping here. Okay. Do we even have enough money? How much do I got? Oh, yeah, of Great. Awesome. Cool. 295. No, I've got it. I've got enough. Yeah, I'm good. 2.9. Yeah. There we go. Burp. Yeah, I mean, for me to lose money in this transaction, in 10 days, the price, the, what, 15%? I suck at math. Is that the correct? It's probably not, minus 15%. I don't think it's that. But yeah, humor me because I'm an idiot. So yeah, the price has got to drop by at least 300,000, and that hasn't happened for a great long time. You know. Oops, flex. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't for quite some time. So I am very confident that it's not going to drop below 2.5 anytime soon, because 2.5 is the happy place of Plex since the beginning, since forever. So I'm pretty sure that it's not going to drop anytime soon and anytime quickly. So yeah. Anyways, if you're thinking why I don't do this more often, that's why. And these deals don't come up very often. So, whoops, I need to buy Plex. So, 952. 952. Oops. 952. Oh, right. I don't know why we can't deposit to. Oh, I'd have to. It would go to the master wallet anyways. So, I guess But it's strange that I can't donate to a corporate wallet outside of Corp. It's really weird. It's got to be some spaghetti code way back when, or maybe they just haven't thought about it. Just CCP, right? Yep. Oops, screwed up. I don't do math well. All right, there we go. 952. Bloop. All right. And place that in Plex Vault. And off we go to buy. There we go. It's the temptation is very strong to I just instantly had an urge to check skins and stuff, but it's like, nope. Focus. This is to play the game for free, not dick around. But it's yeah, it's a serious temptation. I'll look now that I have zero. Oh, there's. Oh, there's more. Okay. Scroll wheel hasn't updated. Okay, scroll bar needs to update. And nothing new is kind of grabbing my attention. And no new fireworks. I guess they just wait for events to do that. It's interesting. I swear they've just started it recently, releasing fireworks in the packages. Yeah, I don't see anything new. Oh well. Right. Done. Done? Yes, so I've got 20. I don't have enough to get to get 5 more, which would give me, enough. But yeah, I can deal with it. There, that's pretty much my playing for free thing right there. I'll have a ton because now I've bought 20 extractors. Um, all the sales from my skill extractors will be pure profit. Well, I'll have to buy um, the plex, the plex to buy, which will go into the in-game store and buy a mega time for all 6 of my accounts. So that's going to cost a big wallop. But I've bought all the extractors, so everything goes in to pure profit, and I'm sure I'll have like um, one skill injector is worth 2 extractors. When you do the math, it's always been that way. It's just totally relative because it's all tied to Plex. That means that I'll have I got 20 injectors. That'll make 20 skill extractors. I just need 4 bought from those extractor profits. One skill injector large is worth 2 extractors. So that means I needed to buy 14 more. I suck at math, but I'll have a lot more cash next time at the end of it. Normally, I end up with about. How much did I end up with? I'll have to check my past videos, but I could be wrong by a factor of 10, but I'm pretty sure I had about a billion extra at the end of it. It could be like 150 million or something. Forget. But yeah, take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'll end up with a much larger pocket change at the end of it. So I'll be able to invest next time when it comes around, and I won't buy them early because that's just rolling dice. Um, you know, just wait. I'll just wait till next month, or next time, and then I'll just buy my um, skill extractors at the time when I'm going to do it, and I can get it done in a rush. So all the prices are the same. Well, that's how I do it. I don't have a lot of extra iskies floating around. I could if I played all the time. I hardly play Eve anymore, but that's my thinking. Um, and hopefully, if I forget what my mindset was, and this is why I make these videos, basically, just to figure out what my mindset was years ago. You know, I mean, who has the luxury of doing that, right? That's why I love being a YouTube creator. I can go, what was my mindset about mining ice 3 years ago? What was my mindset about the profit, the the lack of compression? Maybe did I mention compression? I don't think so. I don't think I even considered it. And now you can. So it'll be interesting to hear my rationalizations about what I would do, and the joy of being able to compress now. Is it going to make low sec ice mining more viable now that I don't have to use that hauler to constantly go back and forth between my, the, my ice belt and a nearby unfriendly upwell to dump off stuff in an item bay that I can't access right away, and I just asset safety to a low sec NPC station and get it 20 days later, right, for a fee. And now that I can compress am I going to get away with simply compressing? Could I use the hauler to compress? I mean, when you compress in the mining bay itself, you're pretty much lowering your, like, you're shrinking your ore bay every single time, right? Not by much, but it'll gradually add up. So I'm thinking by just ejecting, and when it gets full, and then letting the hauler do the compressing, that would be, I think, ideal. Because once the hauler got full to bursting, and I wouldn't need to warp off grid all the time to drop my stuff off, which means the vulnerability for the hauler would be less. So it's very attractive. The only reason I don't do it is because we're kind of friendly with the people who kind of own that area, or my friends are friendly. And the last thing I want, because people know I'm friends with their friends, the whole politics of it, right? That I'd get because they get in trouble, and I don't want them to get in trouble for me stealing their stuff. Um, but yeah, if we no longer become friends, well, all bets are off. I would definitely be there mining ice right now because I enjoy low sec. I enjoy mining. Yeah, the two are great. And ice mining is so much fun because you don't have to switch targets all the time. So yeah, yeah. Sorry, tangent total, blah blah. Anyways, have a good day. Thanks for listening, and see you next time. Take care.